to another episode of Black Women Healing Podcast. And today you have me, your co-host Donika, and I will be doing our word of the month. So word of the month is going to be pace yourself. And let me tell you how I came up with this word of the month. So I'm sitting here and I'm paying attention to all these different things that are happening right now. And I'm like thinking of comedy shows, concerts, festivals, and all of these things now that outside has started to open up. And even though, over these last few days, things have been closing down a little bit more, it's still so many concerts and just so much activities happening. And I don't even want to just say concerts and stuff, because we can even talk about just something as simple as bingo being back open and, people who enjoy bingo going to bingo. So anything that people have been deprived of over this last, year and a half too, everybody's like rushing to do it, right? And even if we want to talk about past events and being outside, even just going to work, it's like people feeling forced to go back to work because they have to make money. Unemployment and different resources are ending, and there's just this rush of everything, and it just feels so fast. And a lot of times when we've been deprived of things, we tend to saturate and overcompensate and feel like we have to hurry up and get it because we feel like we don't know when we're going to get it again. But I think it's really important to pace yourself in whatever capacity that means. And a few different ways that I like to pace myself is I like to check in with myself. So one thing being of how am I sleeping, right? If I'm staying up all night because of watching TV or whatever it may be, or because I want to go to every dinner party that somebody invites me to right now, and I'm staying up way later, or I'm not having a sufficient amount of sleep, then that may be something I pay attention to. Okay. Eating, same thing. If I'm just really eating poorly, or maybe not even eating enough, that's another thing good to pay attention to see, am I pacing myself? How are your relationships right now? What does your support system look like? Are you drained, when you really pay attention, because there is so many changes happening so fast. And a lot of us are not even used to being around people in that capacity. It can be draining. Just going to the grocery store in general, just being around all these different energies is draining in itself. So now we're adding grocery stores, we're adding festivals, concerts, out to eat, so check in with yourself. And that is the best way to figure out if you are really pacing yourself. So that is the word of the month. I encourage you all to join me, and not only this month, but in continuous of checking in with yourself to see, are you pacing yourself? So let me know, if you're able to do this. I will be doing this for the month of August. Also, we still do have our Let's Heal workbook. It's on Amazon, and that's a great book right now to check in with yourself. So if you want to, you can check it out in our bio. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great August.